Today is a great day. We're very thrilled to have a very exciting presentation to make to our principal, Ms. Karen Nelson. Before we engage in that activity, it's my pleasure to introduce some special guests we have with us today on short notice. We appreciate their attendance very much. First, from Lynchburg City Council, Mr. Randy Nelson. I'd like to ask Randy. And from Lynchburg City School Board, Dr. Robert Brennan. And we're also very pleased to have two visiting principals. First, Mrs. Sharon Anderson from Heritage Elementary School. And your friend and mine, Mr. Danny Rule from Darrington Elementary School. Perrymont Elementary School Principal Karen Nelson was honored last night. That's good. Give her another round of applause. We can't be too happy about this. I love the spontaneity here. Mrs. Nelson was honored last night, October the 26th, at Governor Terry McAuliffe's mansion in Richmond, Virginia, our governor, where she received the Governor's Award for Excellence and Innovation in Education. Is that amazing? And when we walked in, we received this beautiful program, and Karen Nelson's name's right at the top, and a beautiful picture of that lovely mansion. And I might add, you can't believe the great food that was there last night for everybody. And it was quite a gathering of very important people, certainly the governor and the Secretary of Education, the State Superintendent of Virginia, the President of the State Education Board in Virginia, and many superintendents and some really high-powered folks in education in the Commonwealth there to honor Karen Nelson and a few other educators and folks. There were 5 categories and a total of 13 recipients of the awards last night by the governor. Mrs. Nelson and Perrymont were one of 2 schools in the state recognized in a very important category of closing the achievement gap. Governor McAuliffe acknowledged Mrs. Nelson for leading, quote, dramatic academic improvement over the last few years, unquote. Mrs. Nelson was nominated by her teachers and was chosen by the governor's office to receive the award out of more than 100 considerations around the state. This award is certainly well deserved for a principal to be nominated by those who know her best, her teachers, and to be chosen by the governor among so many great educators across the state of Virginia is quite an accomplishment. We are especially proud of this recognition in the area of closing the achievement gap, which has been a focus across our school division and the Commonwealth of Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to present Mrs. Nelson with these beautiful flowers as a token of our appreciation of what she has done over the past several years at wonderful Perrymont Elementary School. And she did get a very nice award trophy last night from the governor, which she's going to bring at the next school board meeting and show the school board. Now we're so happy to present her with this and to recognize her for her achievement.
First of all, thank all of you for changing your schedules to be here today to celebrate. We all have a story, and every single person in this room is an important part. There's a fly, like really? An important part of my story. And I am proud to be able to say that each and every one of you have contributed to my story and enriched my life in ways that I never could have imagined when I started here as a student teacher in 1987. I know, a long time ago. Okay. I know you probably don't think much about it now, but in a few years, you will graduate from high school, and you will go on to start your careers. And I hope you find one that is as satisfying to you as this one has been for me. And then you will have a story to tell, and you will have a story to tell about the impact that Lynchburg City Schools has had on your life. And while I did not attend Lynchburg City Schools because I lived in Fairfax County, I am very much a product of Lynchburg City Schools and the opportunities that have been given to me during my career. A lot of people don't know it, but I started out as a teacher assistant at Robert S. Payne Elementary. And I was so grateful that I had that opportunity because it helped to inform my practice as a teacher, and it helped me to have a greater understanding of the different jobs that people in the school have to do. And while a teacher assistant, I was given an opportunity to apply for a grant so I would receive money so I could go back to school and become a teacher. And Lynchburg City Schools and Lynchburg College offered me that opportunity. Little did I know that I would land here at Perrymont as a student teacher, teaching first grade, and that before I even finished my student teaching, I went on to substitute in a first grade class, and Mr. Faber, the principal at the time, came in one day and said, "Hey, Miss Nelson, you want to stay and teach first grade next year?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd really like to do that." And that's how it all started. And I taught first and second grade. During my career, I was given many wonderful opportunities thanks to Lynchburg City Schools. And I had the support of people who encouraged me and made me dream bigger dreams than I could have ever thought possible for myself. And because of them, I was given an opportunity to apply for an award called the McLaughlin Award. And that award, $25,000 in cash, and the opportunity to travel to Seoul, Korea, and teach in a school in Seoul. When I came back, I thought, well, I'm going to continue teaching here at Perrymont, and I'm very happy to do so. And then another opportunity came my way thanks to Lynchburg City Schools. And I was given another grant and money to return to school to learn how to become a principal. Now, I'm going to be honest, when I started the program, I wasn't really sure that's what I wanted to do. But I knew I wanted to continue my education and continue to learn how to better serve the needs of all of you. And then, as things have it, I was given the opportunity to be the assistant principal here. And I served as assistant principal for about 6 months when I was named interim principal. And I am so proud and so pleased that in February 2018, that will mark my 12th year here as your principal. And no one does great things or achieves their dreams without the help and support of a lot of people. And as you look around at the people seated here along this wall, so many of these people have played an important part in my life. And I want to say, because I don't often get the opportunity to do it, but today he is not Councilman Nelson. He's just Randy Nelson, my very wonderful husband over there. Who does all kinds of things to support me and help me so that I can be the best principal possible for all of you. Seated among all of you and down around these walls are folks who have made an incredible difference in my life and in our ability to achieve at higher levels. And I want every single one of the Perrymont staff members, teachers, teacher assistants, everyone who's in this room, to stand and be recognized along with me, because this is a team effort. You do not do this alone, and I want everyone to see who you are. Thank you. And now the good news about that is, you might have noticed some children stood, so I think we have some future educators in the group. And we hope that we do. And we hope that we do. Because I can't imagine a better career for myself, and I can't imagine a better career for all of you than teaching and working with children just like yourselves. And boys and girls, no one works harder to inspire us and challenge us each and every day than all of you. And I want you to put your hand high in the air. Come on, get it up there. All right, high in the air. And on the count of 3, you have to wait till 3 and show all these people how you follow directions, all right? On the count of 3, we're going to give ourselves a big pat on the back. 1, 2, 3. Woo! But our story doesn't end here. Our story continues each and every day with all of you in this room. And we will not rest until we are fully accredited and until everyone in this state knows what I know, and that's that the people who are sitting here are the best educators, not just in the city of Lynchburg, but in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you, and please give yourselves a big round of applause.